remember I interviewed this guy named Shaka Senghor. He ended up being a New York Times best-selling author.
Right.
But he got shot in Detroit, and they patched him up, just threw him back out in the street
That's how you
to deal with it. And then he was dealing with the paranoia of getting shot, so he was carrying around a gun. He ends up killing somebody.
Like anybody can get killed out here on any given day, and like that shifted everything inside of me, And so from that moment forward, I never left the house without a gun. I had a gun even when I was in the house. Like that's just what I was on, and I started making it up in my mind that if I find myself in a conflict, I'm shooting first.
A few months later.
Right.
And then, while in prison doing his 20-something years, he ends up writing a book about it, which became a New York Times bestseller, and Oprah brought him on and everything else like that. But the reason why I say this is that he talked about the trauma of going through getting shot and how kids in middle-class neighborhoods will get counseling and get psychological treatment and everything else like that. But most kids in the hood, they don't get none of that. They go through this extreme trauma, getting shot, watching their friend get killed.
And they get patched up, sent right back out
patch them up, throw them back on, deal
right
with
back
it.
In the field. And
man up.
Yeah, right. And that's what creates the killers. That's
Yeah.
what creates the members. You feel me? Like just going through that type of stuff and just like having to be put right back in that environment.
Okay. But you actually got some help. Did you think that it actually helped, or do you think you were just trying to get the fuck up out of there?
No, it don't help. They just put you on a bunch of meds. But the meds how you feeling like a zombie. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want them no more.
Antidepressants. I remember a doctor putting me on some a long time ago. I took like a couple pills, and I'm like, I'm done. I mean, you're just cloudy-headed. You're not there.
It's like you can't even control your emotions. You like stuck in the middle, like in a sunken place or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Okay, so you stopped fucking with the meds. They threw you back out there. And then, well, you continue to deal with shit. I mean, you talked about in some of your other interviews how you were wilding out, you were getting into shootouts, you were,
Yeah.
Basically living life on the edge.
Yeah. It was, I mean, a lot of that was by decision, not by force. You know what I'm saying? But I say that now because, like, I'm getting older, getting a couple more bones in my pocket, so it's like getting a little wiser. But back then, I kind of felt like I had a chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So some of that stuff we had to go do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest, we ain't had to go do nothing.
Okay. Did anything ever happen to you, in terms of?
Nah, getting beat up real bad, jumped. You feel me? Like shot at, but I ain't never been hit or nothing.
Okay, so you got shot at.
Yeah, I've been shot at a couple times.
A few times. Did you actually hear the bullets whizzing by and everything? Yeah, I've talked to
real
people.
close.
Yeah, I've talked to people and they said, well, I've talked to people who gotten shot, as well as being shot at. How did that affect you? Because, a bullet, if you could hear the bullet, you just got lucky that it didn't hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think about that all the time, too. I mean, it ain't really affect me, like, seeing a person go or, like, having your loved ones get killed. It's just, like, it give you a rush at that time, like, damn, I almost died. You feel me? But then you can, like, get over that. You can't really get over a body, though.
Yeah. Yella Beezy was here yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard about his story. He got shot up on the freeway. And he's still angry about it. If the guys that did it apologized to you, they came in and
fucking
said,
apologizing. Ain't no apologizing shit. We didn't went too far. Ain't no apologizing.
Yeah, I heard about it.
He's still upset.
You know what I'm saying?
As he should be.
And niggas walk around with them chips on their shoulders. It might be go time. He spot one of them niggas again. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I actually asked him, because it was interesting. One of my regular guests, Trey D. Are you familiar with who he is? Trey D was part of Snoop's crew, the East Siders. He's
probably watched the
Long
interview.
Beach Crip.
I don't know.
Older dude. Anyways, make a long story short, when he was out there banging, he ran into one of his enemy. He went to one of the enemy gangs. They shot him in the back,
Right, well, I got a homie got shot in the back.
Yeah, shot him in the back, collapsed his lungs, right? Right there on the edge of dying. Just got lucky that the ambulance came quick enough. And I said, if the dude that shot you sat down here next to you and apologized, what would you do?
That's right, homie. What's your name? All right, for sure. For sure. I appreciate that, homie. Apology wasn't even necessary. We was living that life at the time. You know, ain't no thing, man. For sure. If that give you some kind of closure or whatever, that's cool. Solid.
Wow. He said, I'll shake his hand. He said, hey, man, I was out there doing the same thing. We were both doing what we're doing. Seems like we're over it now. I'm not tripping.
That sound like a wise response.
Yeah. I asked Yella Beezy that same question and got a very different answer.
Yeah,
He said, fuck that.
I ain't talking to no young
He's
nigga
like,
like me.
motherfucker ain't gonna walk out of here like.
Nah, of course. Why would I let him walk up out of here? He just tried to take me up out this shit. You feel me? Like, nah, I hold on to that.
Yeah, man. So you're out there, you know, and the thing about what it sounds like in terms of the life you were living is that whatever, you know, you're not a drug kingpin. You're just moving
Right.
enough to make it through the next day.
Right, just trying to maintain for the week type shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're just on a treadmill,
Yeah.
more or less.
Hey, that's when I was young though. Like,
Okay. Now you end up going to the psych ward. Multiple times or just once?
I went another time. Well, I went 2 other times after that. Actually, yeah.
So 3 times.
Yeah.
And this is interesting because, you know, and we're going to talk about this, but you cover mental health and stuff like that in your music. And,
Yeah.
and, you know, most people don't ever even talk about this type of thing.
Right.
People just self-medicate and pretend like nothing's wrong.
Right. I mean, that also gave me a drive to make music. So I felt like I ain't had no choice. Like I told you, I don't write. So when I go in the studio, I just speak whatever's on top of my head, and most of the time that should be on top of my head. So it just come out.